I thought I'd share with you guys a case study where I worked with a business in the tourism industry and 10 times the revenue that they achieved on one channel. This was part of a wider campaign that achieved a year on year growth online revenue for them of 150%. So we grew their revenue 150% year on year. And as part of that big campaign, we also 10 times the revenue they achieved on the Meta platform, which is Facebook and Instagram. I thought this would be really valuable for you, and I want to tell you how we did it. So one of the key things, of course, is to have some really compelling creative, particularly in your messaging, to draw people in. But the biggest thing is actually in how I structured the overall campaign, and then how I structured how the ads were set on each individual channel. There was a downturn at the time in the industry, and so we had some challenges to get across to really boost the revenue to a good level, but then actually blitz it for setting the company up for long-term success. So let me just break down the meta ads, so the Facebook and Instagram ad structure for you, how we actually achieved 10 times revenue. We had 2 simultaneous campaigns running at one time, and one agency was executing on one strategy and another agency was executing on another strategy. A bit of a weird situation, I know, but both the agencies used the exact same creative and messaging, but one of the agencies executed my structure, which took us from top of funnel to middle of funnel to bottom of funnel piece. You've probably heard a little bit about top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel before, so I'll just unpack it a little bit for you. Top of funnel is where you want to create awareness and just give some people some value. So this was in the tourism industry. I wrote some really engaging copy about their locations that were really beautiful, nature-filled, which was also aligned to their USP, or their unique positioning and offering in the market, being close to nature. So I highlighted that in the copy, and we had really engaging visuals to bring people in. And we just, in that top of funnel awareness piece, we just told people a little bit about what experience they would get at those locations. When we talk middle of funnel, this is where people want to hear, or your audience want to hear about other people's experiences. This is where you could inject some influencer campaigns and some communications. But in this instance, on the Meta platform, was where we put some testimonials in there. So people sharing about their great experiences that they'd had with the company and at their locations. And then the bottom of funnel piece is around capturing those sales and capturing those customers. So it's here where you can apply a discount or just trigger that purchase. Now, this was also broken down into 3 audience segments. So we created that structure in top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel, and then broke down the content and the ad creative per audience. And there were 3 audiences in this example. So they were families, grey nomads, and young couples. So they each have different things that they were going to get out of what this business offered. So we had to show different imagery. So for grey nomads, we should show grey nomads in the imagery, and also talk to the benefits, the experience that grey nomads want to have. And likewise for families and young couples. So breaking it down into this structure is what really made the difference. So with the 2 agency campaigns, the one that executed on this structure actually got 10 times the revenue from the almost exact same campaign from the Meta platform I hope you found this helpful. If you would like some help implementing a campaign like that, or executing, or some mentoring so that you can execute on that yourself, let me know.